Hey y'all, what's good? It's your girl Nai. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I am happy to have you. And to my returning subscribers, hey boo, welcome back. So in today's video, I am doing a vanity tour. So if you're interested, stay tuned. But first, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now that that's done, let go. Hey y'all, welcome to my vanity. If y'all hear anything in the background, that is my husband playing his game. Y'all know how guys get when they're playing their video games, so please ignore that. But we're going to start with this little area here. This is where I keep some skincare stuff such as my toner and what's this? A facial cleanser. I have my facial steamer. I have some more toners and pre-cleanse and also little headbands for when I wash my face or put on a mask. And then here is where my brushes are. I have my eye brushes here, face brushes, and powder brushes there. And in the back, I have this little case with my, my sponges. And I got those from Amazon, my mirror, and it also lights up. I also have another mirror there so I can have like an up close and personal view of what I'm doing. So I have a pair of lashes there that I used in my last video. By the way, if you haven't seen my last video, please go check it out after you finish watching this. I have some Q-tips just in case if I need to clean something up or, you know. And then I have some lip balm because nobody wants dry lips because sis, that ain't cute. And I got this little handheld fan in case I need to get my concealer to dry faster or if I'm feeling a little hot. And there is some alcohol in here whenever I need to clean off my phone and things like that. And right here is my skincare fridge. Has my initial up there, and then I got this little turtle, this little sea turtle, which is so cute. I love sea turtles. And this is my skincare fridge, like I already said. And this just holds my sheet mask, my jade roller, some facial sprays, some eye creams, and then some serums up here. Wow. The first drawer, which is here, this is where I hold most of my miscellaneous stuff, especially in the back. Like there's some stuff back there, like body tapes and stuff. And I have this little, I don't even know how to describe it. It's basically like a little net that you put over your face after you did your makeup. So your makeup won't transfer once when you put some clothes on. And I just have my headbands here, which I need to wash. I have a handheld mirror. I got my favorite eyebrow pencil, which is from CoverGirl, and it's the Easy Breezy Micro Define Brow in the shade Soft Brown. You see I got two backups. And then here I just have some stuff where I clean up my brows because I do my own brows. I don't go get them waxed or anything. I just clean them up with a razor. I got some scissors, a little brush, eyebrow brush and lash comb, eyebrow razors, lash curlers, and then the same thing right here, eyebrow razor, brush, and this is just to shave my face. I have my little color switcher here. Let's see if I can open it. So here's my color switcher. It's just a little sponge in here that I use for my eyebrow, not eyebrow, but my eyeshadow. Just wipe the brush on here and it'll clean most of that eyeshadow off the brush. And then in here, I have my tweezers and lash tweezers to apply my lashes and also to pluck any hairs off my eyebrows or anything like that. And then I have my blue light blocking glasses, which I love. In this little case, I have like eye stuff such as mascara, eye pencils, my eyebrow pencils, my eyebrow gel, lash glue, just a lot of stuff in here. And then I have my lashes in this corner. Got some Ardell, got some Salon Perfect. And then there's this case where I store lashes that I already used. I got this from Sephora. Yeah, I got this from Sephora. And then here is a case of lashes that I got for Christmas, which is also from Sephora. So in this first drawer, I have my primers. I have the Milani primer. I have the e.l.f. hydrating primer, the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I have the Fenty Beauty hydrating primer. I have, what's this? The Ulta Beauty Youth Glow Primer Serum. I have this NYX Soft Focus Primer. If I can open it and show you guys what it looks like. So this is what she looks like. This is new. Well, I haven't tried it yet. This is a sample size that I got from Sephora and I haven't tried it out yet. But that's the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I got another backup of the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I have this e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer, which is really good. And it's also a good dupe to the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which I also have in a sample size. And I just have these little small Farsali samples and a sample of the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. Moving right along, in this little case here, we have my concealer. So I got the Born This Way concealer, the e.l.f. hydrating concealer, the Uma Beauty Stay Woke concealer. I have the Wet n Wild. Is this Wet n Wild? Yeah, the Wet n Wild concealer. I have the Maybelline Instant Erase Rewind. I have the NYX HD concealer. I have the LA Pro because that's an OG. And I also have the Maybelline Fit Me, which is almost done. Now back here, I'm just gonna move this out the way, get a better view. So here we have my foundations. I have the Uma Beauty foundation. I have the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made foundation. I have the NARS Natural Radiant foundation. I have the Fenty Beauty Hydrating foundation. The Too Faced Born This Way. I used this in my last video. I also have the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer by ColourPop. I also made a video on this, so be sure to check it out. I have the NYX Born to Glow, which is a good dupe to that NARS foundation that I just showed. Have the Maybelline Fit Me Normal to Dry, but I have the Dewy Smooth, not the matte and poreless one. Then I have the Milk Makeup Foundation Stick, also the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Stick, and the ColourPop Foundation Stick. And these two baskets, I got them from Five and Below in this little clear case. I got it from Amazon, and it came in like, I think a pack of 4 or 5. My next drawer is pressed powders and bronzers. So these are my pressed powders. This is my Fenty Beauty matchstick, which will go with my bronzers, but since this is all filled up, I just put it over here. And then I have the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. I have the NYX No Filter pressed powder, the Sephora Micro Smooth, which I love this, and the Too Faced Born This Way. Now for the bronzers, I have Winky Lux bronzer. I have the Milani bronzer. Well, this isn't a bronzer. This is a face powder, but I use it as a bronzer, and they don't have this shade anymore. And I'll try to open it. And I have the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer. I have the Bobbi Brown bronzer. Let's see if I can open this. It's so hard to open with one hand. Yeah, so that's what she looks like. I also have the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I have the shade Cocoa Naughty. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Mahogany. That's what she looks like. And then I have this e.l.f. bronzer in the shade Deep. And I also have this bronzer from the Lip Bar in the shade Just Got Paid. So funny story with this, I ordered it off of Amazon, and the first 2 times when I purchased it, the blush was broken, so I had to return it. And then 3rd time was a charm. This one came perfect, but the blush broke again. But that was my fault. I think I dropped it and it just shattered. So yeah, don't have really that much. I really don't have that much of a blush, so I just use the bronzer part. Oh, let me show y'all what Winky Lux looks like. If I could open it. There you go. Also in this drawer, I have my loose powder. So I have the Fenty Beauty loose setting powder in the shade Honey. I have this sample size Peach Perfect setting powder in the shade Translucent Peach. I have this setting powder. It's a pressed setting powder from Rimmel London, the Stay Matte, in the shade Translucent. I have my Lower Mercier in the shade Translucent Medium Deep. And I also have this Air Spun powder in the shade Translucent. In the 3rd drawer, I have my blush and highlighters, and also my setting sprays. So this blush here is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt in the shade Ginger Bench and Moscow Mule, and that's what she looks like. And I have this e.l.f. blush in the shade Always Spicy. This is a very pretty blush, used for an everyday look. I have another e.l.f. blush. It's very, very orange, so a little bit of this goes a very long way. That's what she looks like, and this is the shade Always Fiery. I have this Milani Baked Blush in the shade Red Vino. Very, very pretty red blush. And a little bit of this goes a long way as well. And I have these 2 blushes from NYX, the Sweet Cheeks. And this one is in the shade Bang Bang. That's what she looks like. And then we have the shade Red Riot. And we have my next blush, which is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. I love this blush. I just love it. And that's what she looks like. And another one is the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blush in the shade Charming. There she is. And this sample size Too Faced blush in the shade Apricot in the Act. And this is just a half blush and a half highlighter. Alright, so for my highlighter, I got this Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Cinnamon. And one of my favorites, the Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline, and this is in the shade Molten Topaz. This shade here is like very subtle, which I like. And then the next highlighter is Penny For You Thoughts from Fenty Beauty. I haven't got a chance to dip into this just as yet, but that's what she looks like. And this is another one of my favorite. Well, all these highlighters are my favorite, which is, this one is the Becca Cosmetics in the shade Chocolate Geode. There she is. I used this in my last video too, so please check it out so you can see how this looks on the face. And next we have Artist Couture highlighter in the shade Honey Drip. This is another pretty highlighter. Love it. And last but not least, we have the another Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and this one in the shade Molten Gold. Okay, so setting sprays, we have the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. Very good, and it's brand new, so y'all should definitely try that out. We have the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 setting spray. I like this setting spray as well. We have this Wet n Wild 3-in-1 primer water. This is pretty good. I don't use it to set my makeup. I use it to dampen up my sponge if I forget to run them under some water, or I'll use this on my brush before I dab my foundation in to the face. And the last two I have is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is very good. I use this when I need to go out and I need my face to stay in place, not move or budge or anything, like also not transfer. So that's pretty good with that. And then the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, also another banger, which I love as well. Almost out of this, need to go get some more. And my last drawer, I have my eyeshadow palettes. So we're gonna start with this one here. This is a liquid shadow by Milani in the shade Luster Light. So it's nice and pretty. So the first palette that you see is the ColourPop times Shayla Perception palette. Love the packaging because purple is my favorite color. And this is what she looks like. As you can see, I did get some good use up out of this palette. The next palette is this little Morphe eyeshadow palette, and this is 3B. And this is like an everyday eyeshadow palette that you can just throw in your purse, use it on the go, anything of that sort. The next palette I have here is is the Huda Beauty Nude Rich palette. There we go. So this palette is very, very beautiful. As you can see, I did get some use out of this as well. I need to make a video so you guys can see a look on this palette. If you're interested, let me know in the comments down below. Now this isn't an eyeshadow palette. It's a like a bronzer, highlighter, blush palette. I just keep it down there, but this is from a Beauty Bakery, and this is the Coffee and Cocoa palette. And there she is. I do use this on my eyes sometimes. Like I'll use Deja Brew as my transition shade, and then if I want some color, I'll use La Vida Mocha, or if I want some shimmer, I'll use You're Grounded. And also if I want to deepen up the look, I'll use Antidepresso. Back here, this isn't an eyeshadow, but this is a Kilowatt highlighter, and this is in the shade Trophy Wife. But girl, this highlighter is so freaking yellow, I don't use it on the face. So I'll use it as a topper on some eyeshadow if I want like this very pretty golden look. So there's that. And I have the lovely Jackie Aina times Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Shoot. Like I was saying, I just made a video on this in my last video, so please be sure to check it out. This is what she looks like. Very, very pretty. Here is here is my favorite everyday eyeshadow palette, which is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Latte palette. This one here is another everyday eyeshadow palette that you can use for on the go. This one here is my favorite because it does have some shimmer, so just in case if you want that pop of color or that shimmery look on the eyes, you can use this palette there. And then I just have this little single shadow from Sephora. Why do I keep dropping stuff? I do plan on making a video with this eyeshadow palette, so stay tuned for that. Make sure that your bell is on so you'll be notified for my next video. In the shade Dark Ocean. My next palette is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Now this palette here is so freaking beautiful. Y'all, look at this. So freaking beautiful. I only used it one time, but I need to use this palette, like use it up some more. Like I just have it sitting here, but when I did use it, girl, phenomenal. That's all I'm gonna say. Next we have the Revolution Makeup Patricia Bright eyeshadow palette. This one here, girl, so freaking cute. I like this palette. And it has a lot of colors that you could play around with. So I'm definitely going to get some more use out of this palette. And last but not least, for my eyeshadow palettes, this is the Impress You Beauty Glaze eyeshadow palette. Now, I don't use this palette anymore. This is what I used when I was first getting into colorful looks. And this is supposed to be a dupe to the Morphe Times Jaclyn Hill palette. And I bought this off of Amazon. So there you go. And then I just have some more miscellaneous stuff under here. I have my waist beads. I have these eye tapes. So just in case if I want to do like a nice look without having a mess or anything, I can just use this little eye tape in the corner of my eye. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a tray for my skincare fridge. Some more waist beads. And this is something that goes to my skincare fridge just in case if I want to use it inside of the car. Y'all, if y'all see anything in this video that y'all want me to make a video on, please let me know down below and I'll get to that. So right here, I have this little cart that I got from Amazon. Please ignore that stuff over there. That's my workout equipment. Cause your girl gotta stay fit during this quarantine, okay? Get that body nice and right so we could be summertime fine. Anyways, I have this little case for my lipsticks. This is all of my lipsticks here. You have my lip liners. I need to get some more lip liners, but I have some Fenty Beauty liquid lip stunner paint. And I just have some lipsticks right here. Now I'm not gonna open up all these because this video's already long enough. And in here I have my lip glosses to the front, and I have some liquid lipsticks to the back. And right here is just extra lip balm and stuff. So I have the Laneige, I have three Laneige, and then I have this what's this? Oh, and I have this Rose Vegan lip balm from Biossance. I heard this is pretty good. Haven't got a chance to use it yet, but yeah, that's that. And then here I have what are these? Oh, lip oils. So this is the Ulta Beauty lip oil, and I have the Laneige lip glowy balm and this Bite Beauty lip mask, agave lip mask. And I got those containers from Amazon, and I have another mirror here. I use this for whenever I'm traveling, and it has like a light there, and two mirrors on each side and a big mirror in the center. And there's the light. And then what I have in these drawers is just skincare. So all of my face masks, my face mask tools. I have acne patches, extractors, and some little sample size masks. So I got the Teamy, I got Shea Moisture, Sand and Sky, Kiehl's, some more Shea Moisture, Urban Skin RX, some L'Oreal's, and I got some Biore charcoal strips for my nose. And then here's just some more masks, but these are like sleeping masks. So I have Glow Recipe, I have Ulta Beauty, I have the Too Faced Pineapple Glow. Some of my moisturizers are in here because my son was in here moving stuff around. So, but yeah, usually this is just sleeping mask, sheet mask, and eye mask. So I have the Olay, I have the Fresh Beauty Nectar, I have another Ulta, oh no, this one is the Revolution Aloe Vera and Water Lily. I have a sample size of the Fresh Water Face Mask, Rose Face Mask. Oh my goodness. And I have the Pharmacy Honey Potion. I have some Glam Glow, and this is a peel mask from Avena. And here are my eye patches. Here's a sample size of the Glow Recipe Sleeping Mask and some sheet masks. Neutrogena and Body Drench. And since there's a moisturizer in here, here is the e.l.f. moisturizer and some sunscreen from Olay. It is a mess in here. So I have this Milani serum. I have a water sleeping mask, which should not be in here. I have this e.l.f. super mask, which should be in the first drawer. I have these little sample size Laneige moisture creams. I have the Bobbi Brown, what is this? The Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I think that's a primer, but I use it as a moisturizer. I have the Garnier Moisture Rescue. I have the Olay Henriksen Truth Brightening Vitamin C Cream. I have the e.l.f. Hello Hydration Face Cream. Another e.l.f. Face cream, but this is for the night. Very hydrating. Have a Neutrogena Hydro Boost moisturizer. Another Olay Henriksen. This is a Good Night Glow sleeping cream. I have a backup of that e.l.f. moisturizer. A Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. Glow Recipe Pink Tooth Moisturizer. I have this L'Oreal Hydrogenous, and I have another SPF, the from Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Now for my chocolate girls, we do need sunscreen, so don't play. This is an empty drawer. Down here, I just have some extra makeup bags. And then some more makeup bags. This is my traveling makeup case. This is my traveling face brush case, and another makeup bag and a strap. So that completes my vanity tour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.